Hey everybody, this is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, February 25th, 2019, and we are here with yet another Monday mystery game, number 703. This whole day has been, I got here super early, thought we had the game all picked out. We're going to be ahead of things. Again, waited too long. This was such a rush to get here at the last minute, get this one done. We had to switch games at the last minute. Crazy, crazy day. People showing up, phone calls coming in, just so much going on. Happy with the game, very excited for it. We're finally have a few games in the reserve to where I think the next few weeks people are going to like what they're seeing. I hope everybody enjoys every Monday Mystery, but I think the next few are going to be pretty awesome. Excited for a lot of the games coming up in the queue that we've been pulling out of the vaults. We've had a couple of trips. We've a couple of warehouse raids. We found some really cool stuff. Our good friends, Troy and Jonathan, Troy Smith, who we've bought so many games from. Jonathan, we've also bought so many games from. Man, the stuff that they're pulling out, just lining up, and it's looking awesome. A couple of things we got to cover before we get to the big game. Number 703. Last week, for those that tuned in, we had number 703. This one's 703, and that means something has left the floor, and that is super unfortunate. Metal Gear Arcade, a great game. We imported it from Japan. One of the few places that you can play it. Such a cool game. Unfortunately, we're having a problem with the repair on it. It has those really cool 3D glasses. We've worked on it so much. We've had so many people. That game has taken so much abuse, and it's crazy. In Japan, it had so many plays on it before it got here. It arrived, it was immaculate, but unfortunately here, just the amount of plays, it just took a lot of abuse. So unfortunately, we had to pull that off the floor, which put us down to number 702. But today's game puts us back up to 703. That's a big game, but that does give us a little bit more space to work with, and that means more Monday Mysteries for a long, long time. And we do that anyway, even if some of those aisles get a little smaller sometimes. We're happy. It was so awesome to keep putting out new games and seeing everybody enjoy it. I get to see the smiling faces of James White, and Jamie Tibbetts, and Sean Quigley, and the Bulldog, and everybody. Love having it every Monday. It's so much fun. Love hearing how many people enjoy the Monday Mystery, so we're going to keep doing it. We've had, again, I had mentioned Troy Smith and Jonathan. They were here for our swap meet a few weeks ago, and, they dropped something off for the Galloping Ghost Pinball that it's going to be opening this Friday. We're so excited for it. There's a video on YouTube showing off 28 of the machines that we have. And there's some crazy rares, some outrageously crazy stuff that's going to be so awesome. We really hope people enjoy it. Aliens and Predator and Varcon, Cubert's Quest, just outrageously rare stuff. Troy called me up and managed to hook us up with yet another outrageously rare game. If you were watching on our social media over on Sunday, we mentioned that Defender will be available. Defender Pinball, outrageously rare, going up on Galloping Ghost Pinball. That'll be opening up this Friday, the grand opening, March 1st, 7 p.m. We're going to start our live stream at 6 p.m., so if you can't be here, make sure you tune in. There's going to be some even more surprises. We're going to be unveiling another new game at 7:30. So the stream starts at 6, doors open at 7, and then game being unveiled at 7:30. So it's going to be really, really awesome. A lot of people have been asking, how's it going to work? Is it part of the arcade? It's its own separate thing. We've had so many people. Pinball is a huge, huge thing. It's going to be 2 blocks to the east. It's 9213 and 9211 Ogden Avenue. It'll be Galloping Ghost Pinball. It's going to be $15 to get in there. It'll be $20 still to get into the arcade, or package deal of $30 to get into both. And we've been getting, it's going to be crazy. So opening night, 7 p.m. this Friday, We're going to be on WGN on Friday morning. It's either Friday morning or Sunday morning, so tune into that. We'll make a post on that. Going to be on the radio this Thursday on the Man Cow Show, so tune in. We're going to be on there on WLS. It's going to be very awesome, 890. Very, very cool. We had a few people in from the Man Cow Show this weekend, showed them around pinball, so they were pretty hyped to see it. Definitely excited to share pinball with everybody and all the crazy rare games, and hoping to see everybody there. Again, it's 30 machines. I'm concerned, like when we opened the arcade, we had lines 2 blocks long when the arcade opened on August 13th, Friday the 13th. Pinball, we had 130 machines though. 30 machines at pinball, so it'll be interesting to see what happens down there. Definitely planning some cool stuff. Maybe some industry people trying to work some cool stuff. Might open up productions, might do some other cool stuff. So make sure you join us because it will be really, really awesome. And some surprises as well. We love our surprises here. What else do we have to cover? 10X champion. Let's get, where's that belt? Is it going to be Jamie Tibbetts? I'm already hearing talk, so if Jamie Tibbetts going for it, he wants it. The 10X championship is back in play. It's been gone for a little bit. I see some people choking up. It's the gold. It's the gold of Monday Mystery. Will James White reclaim it? Will Masi Zagopian claim? Sean Quigley, Danielle. Who knows? Who knows who will take the coveted 10X championship belt? We're making some changes. We're going to spice things up a little bit. So, some new rules for the 10X champion. The goal is now we're going to change up to kind of like a point system. So first place for Monday Mystery is going to be 3 points. Second place is going to be 2 points. Third place is going to be 1 point. The old 10X, it was race to get 10 Monday Mystery wins, and then you win. Now we're going to go on a point system. 3 points for first, 2 points for second, 1 point for third. Your goal is to get 30 points. If whoever gets 30 points first, you can do it through 30 third place wins, 10 first place wins, then that's it. Like whoever gets 30 first walks away as the new 10X champion. We got something cool. I'm not going to say what yet. Well, another one of those things that we're going to be a little mysterious about. But there's going to be some cool incentive to whoever gets this belt. And you're going to want to try for it because if whoever gets this win, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. We'll have a special Monday Mystery. Pete, cycling through my notes. Also, we're going to pull it off at midnight. The 10X Monday Mystery at midnight. That will be the end of it. It'll close at midnight. So if you start a game at midnight, you got to let whoever's working the counter know. And then at midnight, if your game's going, you can finish your game, and then it'll still count. Nothing after midnight, though. So we'll see. Anxious to see who bringing back the 10X champion. We're going to be announcing. There's going to be. We love the belt systems. Our hardcore championship, our Gamer of the Year belt, 10X. They're all awesome. We have a new belt coming up soon. So anxious to share that with everybody as soon as it's time. Hand this back to Pete Hahn. Oh, I see it's Christmas time here at the arcade as a big package from Japan has just arrived. I like seeing that. That means that there's going to be some cool stuff for future Mondays lining up in coming. Hold on 1 second. Everything all right? 30X championship? Kind of. Still the 10X champion. Hold on, having a little technical difficulty. Very anxious for this Monday Mystery game. Last Monday we put up Sidearms, released from Capcom in 1986. Such a cool game. Great to see so many people putting some really solid scores on it. I noticed on all the social, Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, everybody was really into that game, really knew it from the TurboGrafx release. Very cool to hear all the comments about where people played this stuff. So we definitely appreciate that. It honestly helps us pick future Monday Mystery games. So let us know. Let us know what you like about these games so we can pick more more games that you're going to love and come and here to the arcade and enjoy. So that's why we keep doing it, is to make sure that everybody keeps enjoying it. We are one more minute before we will unveil today's Monday Mystery Game. You know, I guess let's do this. We have a special guest here. We have several special guests here today. But let's bring up one of the people that helps all this stuff keep working the way it is, who we don't get to talk to that often. But it's Master Tech Doug Fox. Doug has been such an instrumental part. He's helped so much get so many of these crazy games. Doug, thank you for joining us today. Monday Mystery, always, there's so many games that you've worked on. You fixed so many games here. We've had you on podcasts before and talked to you a little bit, and you're one of the, normally you come in and you're gone by the time we open. And we want to say thank you so much for all your help fixing these games, not only here, but everywhere in the industry. Like, you've been doing this for how many years?
54 years.
54 years! And you do jukeboxes and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Slot machines, jukeboxes, pinball, and these.
I know we've had, just in talking with you, we've brought you some outrageously rare stuff that you've managed to fix and get working. Is there anything that stands out as a particularly difficult game?
Turkey shoot.
Turkey shoot. That was
It was terrible.
That was quite a project. People love it. We see it. We take it to a lot of shows, and to see how much people enjoy that game and so many of the other games here, it's really awesome, and it must be give you a lot of pride in your work. And you might not even see it, how many people that you make happy by fixing these games and keeping them around for all these years. And I know it's challenging, and just want everybody to make sure that they know how much effort you put in, and I've seen you put countless hours on board. So we, again, just want to say thank you for all that you do.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much, man. Doug Fox. All right. Well, there's no video on my little wait, hold on. There's no video? No video? 3 minutes? You'll find people already asking, what's the new game there? What's that?
Hi, my name is Davey. I want to say thank you to everybody, and I want to say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Davey. Very nice, joining the stream. It's perpetuating the arcade scene for decades to come. How old are you? He's 12. By the time he's 25, he's going to be like, man, I remember playing The Grid and Ghosts and Goblins and today's Monday Mystery Game, whatever it is. And he's going to want to come back and play these games. These games are timeless. Hold on 1 minute, everybody. Some technical difficulties. Wouldn't be much of an unveiling without the visual. But we will get it. We're all pros here. James can't hold his excitement anymore. He's gonna take a moment. He's taking a break. We're not. We're gonna keep going. James White, he doesn't want there to be a problem. We'll be back. Okay, now we're back on the side cam, on the webcam. All right. Is that what we're going with? All right. That's fine. You'll see it. You'll see that Monday Mystery Game. I guess without further ado, what time is it? 5:16 already. These people want to see it. All right. All right. Let's summon forth former Gamer of the Year, to help with today's unveiling. Pete. What is up, Pete Hahn? How was the weekend?
I enjoyed it. It was a very busy Saturday, but overall it was good.
It was crazy here. It was over 600 people for the day.
That's a very busy night.
We had so much going on here. We had Rich DeVizio was here, who played Kano, Baraka, Cabal, and Quan Chi in all the Mortal Kombat games. We had Philip Bond, who played Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 2. We had John Parrish, who was Jax in MK2 and 3. So awesome. And we had the Mancow guys here. We had guys in from Brazil. We had, there was an indie company out here showing us some stuff too, which was really cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough time to talk to them. We talked to them a little bit, but it's crazy. So much stuff
There's always something going on.
crammed into a single day here. Even today, it's been a madhouse. And now, it is time for the Monday Mystery. It just keeps going. What? James White speaking in tongues. I don't even know what's going on. He wants something that he's going to like. How about your Monday Mystery game of Space Firebird?
Oh, that is a cool one.
James, a fan. James, he's lurching forward. He wants it. Let's bring up James White to play the Look at that smile. Cameraman, Zach, look at that.
I have played this before. I remember it, and sorry, it was pretty funny.
James has a Space Firebird madness.
I don't know if anyone's familiar with this game, but luckily I have.
James has played Space Firebird, released in this instance in the upright cabinet from Sega Gremlin, who they licensed it from Nintendo back in 1980. James knows it. Very similar to a Galaxium. James, very protective of this game. He wants it. He wants it. All right, James, let's do this. James White playing Space Firebird, your former Gamer of the Year. You up next? All right. James, no stranger to this. James, you should have seen the game that we almost put up today. Had you had that one, I don't know, man. You were so excited for this. Had you had the other one, I don't think you were ready. I think you've been kind of off on liking some of these last games. James using the warp button to tear through the enemy Space Firebirds. This game we picked up out in Wisconsin. Our former Master Tech Seth Young and Doug Fox found this for us in a warehouse. It had extensive damage. It had board problems. It had monitor problems. Are you ready? The new Galloping Ghost Rave is about to start. Get ready, everybody. No, that's not the case. We're just getting a lot of feedback here. The energy coming off of James White is so immense, it is interfering with the Wi-Fi and internet signals. James White is in a zone. It's creating a radioactive barrier, keeping all the audio signals in. Our PA is out. Hopefully we're all coming through on the stream still. You are watching, for those just joining us, your Monday Mystery game of Space Firebird, released from Sega Gremlin, but created by Nintendo back in 1980.
No one saw that.
No, nobody saw it.
I saw it.
Side eye.
Unfortunately, there is no direct feed on this one. This one has a strange sync. Not a strange sync. We know what's going on with it, but it's not the common sync. And we will be working on that. We have the component that we need to do direct feed from these multi-sync games. just not ready for it yet. Indirect feed will be coming. You know, we were worried about people thinking that we were catering to James White. We were going to put out a hardcore shmup just to make James White's head explode. And then we thought, well, then isn't James also pushing us to not put up this game? So we went with a different game. Yes, for those just joining us, today's Monday Mystery game is Space Firebird. Ours is in an original dedicated cabinet, released from Sega Gremlin, created by Nintendo and licensed to Sega back in 1980. Definitely James's, if we explode James's head with the perfect game that he wants, I don't know, we'd have to market that for a long time because James White's expressions are epic. He loves the games that he likes. He loves them.
Space Firebird.
Right now, yeah, James does want Matt Mania. I know games that James wants more than Matt Mania that James doesn't know that he wants more than Matt Mania. James White. That's going to do it for Facebook. Jump over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to continue the stream there. We got Jamie Tibbetts lining up. We have the beautiful and talented Danielle Robbins going to be playing some Space Firebird. We have the talented Sean Quigley stepping up to the Space Firebird in a little bit. It's going to be awesome. So jump over to Twitch. Catch us there. Again, make sure you don't miss Friday, the opening of Pinball. Don't miss it. It's going to be awesome. We will be streaming live, of course, starting at 6 p.m. Again, huge thanks to Doug Fox, who was here earlier, helped us get today's Monday Mystery Game up and running. So that will do it. Join us next Monday. Oh, one more thing. Make sure you join us, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Search out G-Ghost Arcade and follow us because we're always posting. We posted Defender first on Instagram, so make sure you keep up to the minute on all the latest posts and all the cool stuff that we don't ever get to talk about everything, so don't miss it. And we will see you next week for the next Monday Mystery, number 704. So enjoy one last time, number 703, Space Firebird, in an original dedicated cabinet release from Sega Gremlin, put out back in 1980. So thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon.